In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible team for 250,000 MT in NBA 2K23 My Team. At the starting point guard position, we are going to go for the diamond stuff on Marbury. He's one of the best budget point guards in the game, if not the best budget point guard. I feel like you got to have him on most of these team builders because, I mean, for 15,000 MT, he is going to be such good value. He's a point guard shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'4" wingspan. He's basically just going to be a budget Gary Payton. He's going to be an amazing defender, 95 perimeter, 95 lateral quickness with a 94 steal, and also has an 81 interior defense. He's going to be super fast, 95 speed, 95 acceleration, and he's decent at going to the rim as well with an 85 driving dunk and a 90 vertical. We look at the playmaking badges. He does have two of the best ones in the game on Hall of Fame, including claim breaker and quick first step. And then defensively, he's got Hall of Fame glove, challenger. He's got gold clamps, interceptor, menace, pick dodger, pogo stick, workhorse, and he's also got some really good playmaking stats with a 92 ball handle and a 95 speed with ball. So he's going to be an amazing starting point guard with some really good defense. And then, guys, at the starting small shooting guard position, I should say, we are going to go for the pink diamond Grant Hill. Now, this card is probably the best value card in the game right now because the fact that you can pick him up for 80,000 MT and you get one of the best shooting guards in the game. He's 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan. He's just going to be super well rounded. He's a great all-around defender. He's super fast, 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 95 driving dunk, 95 vertical. Just like Marbury, also got Hall of Fame claim breaker and quick first step as well. So I think the pairing of Marbury and Grant Hill next to each other is not going to be the best offensively, but it's definitely going to be really good on the defensive end, and you're going to be able to clamp up with these two guys in your backcourt. And then for a little bit more offense, guys, at the starting small forward spot, we are going to go for the diamond Rudy Gay. He's going to give us some really good offense and just be another really good slasher. He's 6'8" with a 7'3" wingspan. He's got a great player model in game as well, and he's going to be so good at going to the rim with a 95 driving dunk, 95 vertical. Also, animations wise, he does have some pretty decent dribble sigs, having the Trae Young dribble style, and he's got some of the best dunk animations in My Team, and he's also got one of the best jump shots in the game as well, having that Rudy Gay base and the Rudy Gay upper. So I mean, overall, like, this Rudy Gay card can pretty much do everything on the court at a very high level. I will say though, the only flaw with this starting lineup is probably the fact that we don't have a main ball handler, but this year I don't think you really need to have like a main scorer. I think if we have these three guys, they can all score the basketball, and at the starting power forward position, I should say, we are going to get the diamond Thurl Bailey. So this team is going to be, mainly focused on defense, which is obviously the premise of the team, right? Like, I want to have a good defensive lineup for 250,000 MT. I think you can build a really good defense starting lineup. So I think we're not going to have the greatest offensive team or the greatest offensive starting lineup, but I do think we're going to be able to play some really good defense, ghetto in transition, and get some buckets, going to the basket. These cards can all go to the rim and are all going to be good at finishing around the rim. So Thurl Bailey, like I said, is going to be our starting power forward for about 35 to maybe 30,000 MT. Rudy Gay is also go down in price about 15 to 20,000. We look at Thurl Bailey here. He's basically just going to be a budget pink diamond Giannis. He's also 6'11" with a 7-foot wingspan. Just like a guy like Giannis, he can play power forward and small forward, just like a guy like Giannis. And then stats wise, I mean, he's going to be a very good defender. Playmaking wise is insane. The fact that he's got Hall of Fame claim breaker and quick first step. That means we have 3 out of the 4 cards in our lineup so far have Hall of Fame claim breaker and quick first step, which means they're going to be so good at going to the rim and really good at taking people off the dribble. And then, guys, to round off the starting lineup, we're going to go for the diamond Kristaps, giving us some more offense because already this lineup is so good defensively that I don't think Kristaps is going to be a liability at the center position. He's 7'3" with a 7'6" wingspan. I think he's going to be the perfect center to round off the team. He's got a 93 ball, 90 mid-range, one of the best poppers in the game, if not the best popper in the game, having Hall of Fame limitless range, dead-eye corner specialist, and catch and shoot as well is really nice to have on your center with having one of the best big man jump shots in the game, if not the best big man jump shot. And then, I mean, yes, speed wise, going to be a little bit slow, only 74 speed, 74 acceleration, not going to be the greatest defender, but he does have a really good player model, and he's 7'3", so he's going to play some solid defense, especially next to a really good defensive lineup with Marbury, Grant Hill, Rudy Gay, and Thurl Bailey. To round off this team, it's going to be a very good defensive lineup that I feel like can still score the ball at a very high level. Obviously, we did spend a decent amount of MT, a decent amount of our 250,000 MT budget on the starting lineup. So for the bench, we do have to go a little bit cheaper, but I still feel like our bench is going to be very, very elite. But looking at the De'Aaron Fox, I do think he's going to be our backup point guard. He's going to be a really fast point guard off the bench, 6'3" with a 6'6" wingspan, super rapid, 97 speed, 97 acceleration. He's basically just going to be Marbury without the defense, like really, really fast. He's going to be a solid defender, but he does probably have a better jump shot than a guy like Marbury, having his jump shot on quick timing and having the Trae Young escape, or Trae Young dribble style, I should say, with the Kobe escapes. I mean, overall, this De'Aaron Fox card for about 15,000 MT is going to be a great backup point guard. And just like my 100,000 MT builder, we are also going to go with the Amethyst Michael Cooper. He is going to be the only free card on this lineup, but I think he definitely deserves to be in this lineup. Like, he's up there with guys like the Diamond George Gerving. I think you could really make an argument that he's better than George Gerving, but just to save us some MT, we're going to go for the Amethyst Michael Cooper. I think in a lineup where we only have 250,000 MT to spend on a squad, I think if we can save ourselves, 15 to 20,000 MT at the position, I definitely think it's going to be worth it. And it's really easy to get this card. All you guys got to do from the holiday event is win a game by 50 or 10 points, or like win a game by 10 points or more, and you'll get this Amethyst Michael Cooper card, who's a great two-way shooting guard and mainly a very good defender. So pairing him next to a guy like De'Aaron Fox, who isn't going to be the greatest defender, more of an offensive card, I do think is going to be a really good pairing in the backcourt. You could also go with a guy like DeJounte Murray or Caruso as well, both going to be really good budget point guards. And then guys, at the backup small forward spot, we are going to go for one of the best budget cards in the game, and that is going to be the Amethyst Poku. Having this dude off the bench is going to be super, super nice to have, pairing him alongside some really good defenders. Michael Cooper and even De'Aaron Fox can play some defense, but we got a 7-foot small forward with a 7'3" wingspan. If you guys don't know about Poku, this card's basically got 80 in every single category. He's a 7-foot small forward who has his jump shot on quick timing, so a really good release as well, super easy to green, and he's got the best dribble style in the game, the MJ dribble style, and he's got the normal leaner as well, the best leaner in the game. So this card can cook on the offensive end. He's got really good movement, really good jump shot, and he's 7 foot at the small forward spot with basically 80 in every single category. Like, I don't understand how people, don't run this cards on most budget squads. So for about 5,000 MT, he is going to be a must cop for a team like this. And then at the backup power forward position, we are going to get one of the best, diamond cards in the game, and that is going to be Diamond Giannis. I think him next to Pokuševski is going to be a really good pairing, because Poku is probably more of a three-point shooter, can do everything on the court at a very high level. He might lack a little bit of defense because he's not the fastest card and doesn't have the greatest defensive stats. So that's why we're pairing him next to a guy like Diamond Giannis, who's a 6'11" power forward, 7'4" wingspan. He's got some amazing all-around defensive stats. He's going to be more of the physical card, like Pokuševski. I will say though, like if you look at his weight, I think he weighs like 190 pounds. So he's definitely going to be a slimmer build, right? So you want to have a guy like a Giannis who's going to be more physical, able to grab rebounds and just be a better player, have a better player model on the court, weighing 242 pounds. We all know Giannis just gets some crazy defensive animations in the game, and all around going to be a very good defender next to guys like Michael Cooper and Pokuševski. And then guys, to round off the squad, we're going to get one of the best budget big mans in the game, and that is going to be the Amethyst Jarrett Allen. I think pairing him next to a guy like Giannis is going to be really nice to have, because they're both going to be great defenders. Like, Jarrett Allen's got 92 interior defense, 90 block. Now you could say Jarrett Allen isn't going to be the fastest center, only 79 speed, 79 acceleration, but that's where like a guy like Giannis definitely makes up for Jarrett Allen's lack of speed, and where Giannis has a lack of three-point rating and a lack of three-point shot, Jarrett Allen's got a 91 three ball and a very good jump shot. So that's going to make up for Giannis not really able to shoot that many threes. I think you also maybe could start Giannis and then have Thurl Bailey off the bench, but in my opinion, I do think Thurl is a little bit better. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about the squad? But honestly guys, I think this is the best possible team you guys can build for under 250,000 MT. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.